How's it going? My name is DeLaCuba. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I'm here studying at Liberty Music, Recording, Engineering, and Producing, and I'm a drummer here on YouthQuest. To share a little bit about my story, I was born and raised in a Christian household. I'm born and raised in church. I came to know Christ at a fairly young age, at around 11 years old. That's when I began to understand the gospel and realize why and what Jesus did and why we needed Him. But it wasn't until the summer after my freshman year where I really became intentional and passionate about my walk with Christ. Rewind a little bit to my freshman year of high school. That was the year of my life where I was furthest from Christ, where I was living, I was focused on popularity and focused on hanging out with the cool folks and all that, and never really did anything bad per se, but living a life of sin, and that is bad. But that summer after my freshman year of high school, spent a couple weeks at a Christian camp with my best friend, and it was then that something just clicked, and I thank God for it, because it was then where I realized I can't call myself a Christ follower, a Christian, if I'm not living a life of obedience and devotion to God. So that was when I became intentional, and I realized I need to be living a life in every area of my life to devote it to Jesus. That ended up with me separating myself from most of my friend group at school, just because I had to focus on my life with God. If you fast forward a couple years from then, this is now about a year ago, I really experienced my first battle of spiritual warfare, my first real trial season where the enemy attacked my mind and really just tried to wipe me out. He attacked my mind constantly. And it was then, though, where I fully depended and relied on God, where I said, God, if you don't do anything, I'm done. The enemy's going to wipe me out. I'm going to lose. And it was then where I fully realized I'm weak, and it's only through the strength of God and by His mercy and grace that I can get through anything. And that's where God really humbled myself and really humbled me and said, Christian, it's all on me. Only I can get you through this. And I learned to be humble. I learned just to fully devote my life to God, because I spent a lot of my time in prayer and in the Word, just wanting to crave His Word and just spend time with Him. And it was then where I said, God, where I realized the impact, the heaviness of what Jesus did for us, and that's what made me fall in love with Him all over again. Where I said, Jesus, you didn't have to do what you did, but you did it, and I'm going to live my life of obedience to you because of that. And it's a little bit about my story, and thanks for listening.